Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade and the Friday Seal deals. There will be affiliate links down below to all these deals. It helps out a ton if you use them. Let's go back to Sword and Shield, the era that at least most of us agree has good value and will into the future. Of course, I think Scarlet and Violet will do fine. The market's having tantrums right now, but I think in the long run things will be fine. Darkness Ablaze, Elite Trainer Box cases, 304. And man, this is Sword and Shield '03. This is literally 3 years ago. Vivid Voltage, the very next set, Sword and Shield '04, $400 for the ETB cases. And remember, when I do those long term analyses of Pokemon product returns, the ETBs outperform the booster boxes. But yes, they are a more volumetric, intense way to store value. Fusion Strike, Sword and Shield '08, $350 on TCG Player. Of course, in the meantime, here I skipped Evolving Skies and Battle Styles and Chilling Rain. Here's Brilliant Stars over on eBay, $330. Astral Radiance for only 300. Some of these later products have seen a bit higher printing, and of course, being later products, they're just newer and they haven't gone up as much. Remember that back in this era, the wholesale price for ETBs was somewhere around, oh boy, my recollection is it was like $240 to $260 for a case. So $300 to have been a 18-month-old product is not bad at all. Lost Origin ETB cases, $280 on eBay. And the Silver Tempest ETBs, only $250. So essentially wholesale prices for a year plus old Sword and Shield era product. Lastly, Crown Zenith ETB cases. These have been coming down steadily over the last couple of months. It's been good to see 375. And to just kind of poke around a little bit more in the old Sword and Shield era, the Charizard UPC, $410 for a case of four. And remember, pre release, oh boy, 16 months ago now, pre release, these flew all the way up close to $300. They came down at their lows to about 80 bucks, so getting them here for about 102 is not bad. And the Spring Bundle 2022 version, this is something I've recommended a lot and not seen a lot of uptake from it. I do know a couple of my patrons who have bought this and have told me later that they bought it. But $28, and this does not look that interesting at first. And even when you look at the picture, there's a picture on the other side of the box that shows it containing Battle Styles booster packs, which none of the ones I've ever opened contained, but it has 7 booster packs in it, Evolving Skies amongst them. And checking before I recorded this, it has about 40% inverted EV. So, just a little bit of inverted EV in there. And Hisuian Electrode V boxes. This is only about 10% inverted EV. It has some of those late Sword and Shield era booster packs in it, 4 in each. If you buy them in the case quantity, 10% inverted EV is not terrible. And I recommended this one for several weeks in a row, a couple months ago, and nobody bought it. And it's kind of baffling to me. Evolving Skies Build and Battle Stadiums, there are 12 booster packs in each of these boxes, so they're essentially 1/3 of an Evolving Skies booster box, but then there's other stuff in there too, promos and little starter decks and things like that. But essentially, it's about a $45 discount if you bought 3 of these compared to the price of buying one Evolving Skies booster box at today's prices. And of course, to not leave Magic out, Caverns of Ixalan, yes, 207 for the collector boxes. For a couple days they went up to 225 from some of these big dealers on eBay, and now today they are back to 207. So I think in time we'll see them down below $200. I don't think there's enough support to keep them above 200 in the long term, especially as Ravnica Remastered comes out, as Fallout comes out. Eventually we get Modern Horizons 3 later in the year, Karlov Manor in a few months. I think these will definitely come below $200, but for some reason everybody's kind of pinning the hopes of the whole future of Magic investing on the performance of this collector box. And, well, I think it's going to slip below $200, but I do not think the whole future of the hobby depends on this box. It depends on a lot of things. This box is maybe one of them. So, let me know what you think, other deals you're seeing out there, things you're buying, how you're feeling today. There will be affiliate links down below to all these deals. It helps out a ton if you use them. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade. All early fab is still underpriced.